Friday afternoon, 11:04 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And how are the MMTs doing? They're doing quite well. They're trading that earnings report on Amazon here. We've covered it in pre-market and opening bell hour, up to 2 hours in it. So here's the thing. At 11 o'clock at this time, in this time zone, is that there's an attempted rally going on right now. Part of the problem is that short-term resistance level, they're going to have to overcome that. Why do I say that? Because of these key technical half bars, that's 363, that's $363.60 right there. Now, we can all clearly see that the Amazon bid is 362.80 pennies by 92. 362.95. You can see the bid and the ask is below that half bar MMT. So, which half bar are we talking about? We already know. We're talking about this timestamp. Let's bring it up again, MMT. Let's just take a look at these half bars in here. They're real important. That's a 3-minute downside bar that's going to be resistance. And the bid and the ask is below that number, that common denominator, here and now at 11:06 a.m. Do the buyers want to jump back in Amazon? How strong is that bull? We're finding out right now. We can clearly see that there are other half bars over here. This was a great short. When the prices are falling, they are going in a descending formula, meaning downward in value, the diamonds. Look at them go down. That means you make money going that way, and that's good. And it's good for you and the buying power that you would be using. Listen, 362.92, he's below that. So until we get above it, and I'm going to put this on pause, is that we have shorts out. So let's make sure what they are. 364.55, 364.58, 364.55. That's what? That is above those half bars that I'm talking about, and we start getting into other half bars like this over here. This is 364.93 right here. Right here. Let's make sure that you understand what part we're talking about. We're talking about this upper half bar red reversal. And then look at the diamond's descendant value and whatnot, all the way down until you make a bottom. So here's that resistance. And we're out to sell short at those price levels. The current bid and ask range is 363 now. It's going our way. It's going to come up there. So we will update everyone. 11:08 a.m. 10:25 213. SMF market maker in play with the limit to short way above the market before it gets there on the first pass of this reversal trend breakout here and now. Here we are right now, 2 minutes later in the price. We did hit going in that price area of 364. Yes, we changed the limit order to 366.1 for right now. That's 5 3/4 delta. That's $2 in between 239 238 to get up to that price level to get a short limit order open. Now, that doesn't mean that we don't take that 5.5 delta at 364.66 if it goes back up there. He's roughly a little over 100 pennies off of this ask. There he is, 100 pennies to it exactly. So we got to get back up there and see. That's $1.07 back up, $1 right now to the high side. Then we'll come back in here. But that's where if that failure is going to happen, it's going to be happening in here right now. It is 11:11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10/25/2013. Market maker in play with the live short order. We came straight up and had a 2 teeny reversal. Half bars being tested as we can speak and see in the level 2, the bid and the ask range within the actual dollar price movement. Penny wise, they do add up. Kabingo. So What I am going to say is that he filled that 5.5 delta, and he did. And now he's at 5.25 at 363.19. And he's over failing that too because it's 14 cents on the ask. And the bid is 363 by 14. So look at it. He's already failing that. So that test that we were talking about failed in the overall movement at those half bars. We came up to the half bar values. And right now we're going back down. Look. If this run is over, that's from this bottom here, right over here, right above the 357 handle. And he got up here. He got up to the high of this bar right here. Just so happens to be 364.01, right to the penny. This red reversal one right here. And so right now, we can clearly see that he's 363 by, oh, how about that? 363.10 on the ask. Right there. Bid and ask. Look at it. So, the way to continue to trade it is to go with the directional price movement. So, on the way up, if we serve as resistance, then you will have to start moving in at that delta range with the immediate execution. We will update 11:13 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. There's that failure high right here during this time frame. There was a bot that broke that out. And here's that breakout right here at that time frame. So, price-wise, teeny-wise, look at that. Straight up to the top with that reversal. There's that lower diamond. That's going to be your new resistance here in the MMT when you're using the platform. Okay? It's gotten quite weak as far as that particular price movement goes. So, it's definitely that reversal and how to trade those reversals. Look at that, 362. Look at that. Look at that. So we're not going to get hit up above there because that is reversing nicely. One of the things that we would like to show is the entry with the MMT live here is that you have 5 1/16 reversals, and each one of those common denominator values today are 37 cents. So if you go 1, 2, 3, 4 times 37 cents is what that movement paid to that diamond support area right here, meaning that for making a market and that directional price movement, you can. So it got exhausted up here at 364. It could not make the 5.5 delta. Or 362.67, we were way down in that positive delta range. So we will update this later. Once again, the time is 11:15 a.m. That was a high reversal at 364. Right up in here. So there's your print right here. So as we move up now, we know that that failure happened. And we know that those other half bars that we talked about relative to price, okay, that's these right over here. We can see how that teeny 1/16 breakout mathematically took charge during that time frame right here. So there's 3 and 2 is 5. Look what happens right up here. Kaboom. So this is all intraday at this time and how to trade reversals on Amazon.com. Earnings play.